Hey everyone, so got this new story from JM. JM, thanks so much, and I will get to the others as well. So it says Minnesota legislator rejects calls to resign after domestic violence police reports surface. Interesting article, fair use. You can find this on Yahoo News by Mike Bress. So here he is in his t-shirt at the rally. And I'm wondering if this is one of his children, because it's reported that he has two sons. Let's check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Fair use. Again, this was submitted by JM. A Minnesota state lawmaker is facing calls to resign after multiple police reports alleging domestic violence came to light. After State Rep John Thompson, a member of the local Democratic Farmer Labor Party, presented a Wisconsin driver's license during a 4th of July police stop. Despite being in Minnesota's legislature, a review attempting to determine Thompson's residency uncovered allegations he punched, hit, and choked women in 4 separate instances from 2003 to 2009, according to police reports reported by Fox 9. Governor Tim Walz, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan, Democratic Farmer Labor House Speaker Melissa Hortman, and Majority Leader Ryan Winkler have all called for Thompson to resign immediately, but a spokesman for Thompson said he won't resign. John Thompson was elected in November to do the will of the people, and as legislator, that's what he has gotten right to work and done. Thompson's former campaign manager said in the press release that was by Jamora Nelson. These latest malicious accusations are an attempted political distraction orchestrated by both parties and an amplified showing of systemic racism and has no bearing, and he's doing the people's work. Thompson's lawyer, Jordan Kushner, confirmed the lawyer has no plans to vacate office despite the fallout from the allegations. The first of the 4 newly uncovered incidents occurred in October 2003 when Thompson was arrested after allegedly hitting his girlfriend with an open and closed fist in front of their 5-year-old daughter in a supermarket parking lot. His girlfriend declined to cooperate with law enforcement, who said that Thompson fled the scene and resisted arrest when police located him. He pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Nearly a year later, the same woman alleged that Thompson put his hands around her neck and began choking her at her apartment. She claimed that while he choked her, he said, "I'll choke you until you can't breathe anymore." She then ran out of her apartment screaming, but he grabbed her and dragged her back inside, she told authorities. Police reported she told officers that after she called 911, he began hitting her in the head and punching her in the face. And then he grabbed her and threw her into the kitchen table, which broke. The woman also said her daughter and Thompson's 2 sons witnessed most of the alleged attack. As I said in the prior video, you may want to check it out. Dusty Jr., he's learning from Dusty Sr. So already we've got a 5-year-old daughter and 2 of his children who are seeing how the parents behave, seeing how men behave. They're being programmed. So women, you gotta watch who you let into your life. After that first incident, it's time to be out of there. And here's one thing: quite often, I know abuse victims. They're like, "Oh, we're not gonna press charges. I want to get them in trouble," and a lot of times they are depending upon these men financially. But I can tell you in the black neighborhood, that cape, even in domestic violence, DV, they got that cape on. They want the beatings to stop. I don't want to hurt him. So you go through all this here, it calms down, you take the beating, and you want to go ahead and not press charges. And then look what happened. So she already had an issue with him before. And what did he do the second time around? Hit her in the head and punched her in the face, grabbed her, and threw her into the kitchen table. Honey, it shouldn't have been a second time around. It should not have been a second time around. Let's continue. The woman also said her daughter and Thompson's 2 sons witnessed most of the alleged attack. Officers from Eagan Police Department took the woman and her daughter to a domestic abuse shelter, and the case was referred to Child Protection and the Dakota County Attorney to review for possible charges. In 2009, police officers were dispatched to a domestic dispute in which 2 women were fighting with Thompson about a cell phone he received from a different girlfriend. As the yelling escalated, he allegedly pulled out his man part in front of his girlfriend at the time, and two young children. So he pulled out his part in front of his girlfriend at the time and two young children. It is unclear whether the girlfriend was the same woman involved in the previous two incidents. He did not expose himself, and the Ramsey County Attorney's Office declined to file charges. Thompson was accused of exposing himself to a different woman in March 2010. So 2009, that's been alleged. Now in 2010, a year later, it's been alleged. His girlfriend, who said she'd been with Thompson for 11 years, alleged that Thompson exposed himself and told her to, I'm just going to say, communicate with that part of his body in front of relatives and children. The woman also claimed to the police that he choked her. I'm going to stop there. You can check it out. 11 years. Why are you there 11 years? See, caught up in these little titles, oh, he's going to be something. I want to get me a man that has something. It's best to build your own something. Sticking around for 11, look at all the abuse. Haven't heard about a ring or a marriage. He already has two sons. 11 years. I think women stick around. They want this so-called power. Oh, this man's gonna be something. I wanna achieve something in life. I'm gonna achieve it through my man. It's best to get it on your own. So look what all she's dealt with. Look what all she's dealt with. How embarrassing. More than likely, Papa depended upon this man financially. And he's still not stepping down. I don't even see how any decent woman would even date a man like this. She's been with a girlfriend for 11 years. And look what he did in the last paragraph. That shows you how he's willing to debase you. He thinks nothing of you, just a wash rag that he can get access to whenever he needs to do whatever he wants. Sticking around, where's the ring at? And I don't mean the ring around the tub. Where's the ring at? It's not going to be one. So putting up with abuse. How was this woman raised? Where is her protection? The men in her family. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. And he's still there. Unbelievable. And he's not going to step down. And even if he did step down, given all that, even if they had it on tape, I guarantee you in the community, the mammies will be kept. Well, he's still a good man, or she, and then you would have the dust of, oh, she just married, trying to bring him down. That's how in the black community you're able to get away with degradation, as long as it is a black man. She's just trying to bring a black man down. Just trying to bring a black man down. Even they say, okay, it's not founded. It's too many allegations. Let this man right here, let's say he wants to go and work for a top law firm or anyone, let's say a top firm, and they find this out. Do you really think they're going to bring him on? More than likely, I'm going to say no because, oh, it's not found, it doesn't matter. The allegation is there. It's pretty much a testament to his character or the lack thereof. So what's more important? You or a law firm, you have to see yourself sometimes, ladies, as a business, as a precious commodity. You can't just let anybody into your world. You can't let just anybody into your life. And if it comes to a point where that person does not qualify, they don't bring any quality aspects to your life, they bring negativity, especially harm and violence and degradation, the person has to go. Check out the video I did. In relationships, yeah, sometimes every now and then do your own timetable. It is time to do a reflection on these jobs. Then just go, oh, you've been showing up every day, so great. When they give you a raise, no. They're gonna go through a little review process. Let's go through a review process. Do the same thing in your personal life. Review it. This woman staying here for 11 years, still not wifed up. Even, I mean, I don't see why you would want to. But see, this little title, he's able to get different women. Oh, he's a state representative. Oh, yeah, he's able to get different women. And they're all hoping for a come up. I doubt he's charming and sure as heck's not handsome. Here's the picture. Looking for a come up. It's best to achieve your own and then find that quality man. This here is typical stuff in Blackistan, and they have us all across the board in different nationalities. But this here, 11 years. And don't be surprised when she leaves this relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if this woman is full of low self esteem, self doubt, and she may be possibly bitter. Because think, she's endured all this nonsense, the degradation of it all, the major disrespect, the violence. There for 11 years and probably still there. You've endured all this, and for what? What do you have? I tell you, boy, the men in Blackistan, they get a pass. And that's why the rest of the world see this and they know this is a whole bunch of nonsense. So this right here is supposed to be your educated lame and your special man. And I guarantee that's why the women are hanging around. They're hoping to get something, some kind of privilege. It's not going to come. Who would want to be married to a man like this? And I guarantee you, out of all this, if he were to ask one of those girlfriends to marry me, the one who for 11 years, I bet she'd say yes. After he's choked you, tell you who choked you till you can't breathe anymore, punched you in your head, and then throw you down on the table. Oh, but I got my ring. I got my cane. A lot of them thought that. And they also got, just speaking in general, you know the deal. A lot of them thought that, oh, I got my cane. Oh, he just doing not really making it rain. Probably a little dripple. I don't see. Just my opinion. But if a lot of them thought that, and that cane is the reason they're not here anymore. Looking for a man to bring you up, bring yourself up. And it's okay. I'm not against what you call hypergamy. But at what cost? So you think all these women are lying? I doubt it. They fallen into that. Oh, you can't bring a black man down. Okay, that happened. Just still fall. Just don't make him mad anymore. You making him do that. He is so protected, just like Becky. So protected. It is unbelievable. So women like that, they're making their own decisions. It's never going to work out. Never going to work out. Things like this here, you might end up in a nut house thinking, oh, he's going to be something and I'm going to be with him. I'm staying this long. Oh, I ain't leaving. Okay. You've already lost. You've lost your sense of self. So thanks for watching. Again, shout out to JM. Thank you very much. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I am out.